They asked me, why did you write this? Because there's a crisis in our relationships. A woman's sense of self is defined by her feelings and the quality of her relationships. If she doesn't feel that you feel her in her relationships, she doesn't feel that you feel her, and then you don't get to feel the fur. A man's sense of self is defined by his ability to achieve results in him loving you. If a man doesn't see results in his efforts to love you, then we become discouraged. And when we become discouraged, we start stepping out or our minds wander. So equilibrium is about you getting your balance back and both of y'all being able to work the crisis out, because you both love each other, but at the same time, you got a love-hate relationship because you both don't understand where you're coming from.
It's PATisDOPE, and I'm here with
Deron Cloud.
Tell me about yourself and where we at the Soul Factory, right?
We're at the Soul Factory Theater. I've been doing plays in the area for about 25 years now, on relationships, and my forte is relationships and comedy and drama.
Okay.
And so I am currently doing a one-man show called Equilibrium, and it's about helping you solve that dilemma, that love-hate dilemma with your lover.
Love, love, love. And one of the parts that I say is, don't try to understand her. Don't try to think what she's thinking. Just try to feel what she feels.
Love her.
What's the biggest dilemma right now that you think people 18 through 30 are going through?
They want love. Everybody want love. Everybody want a relationship. They want intimacy. But they got some stuff happening in their past that keeps them from being able to be vulnerable.
Okay.
And totally open themselves up.
Whatever you want, it's all right with me. Cause you got that whippersnapper. Just work it on me. You know?
Okay, you got puppets, you got toilets on fire, you got clouds, you got a purple couch.
It's a one-man show, and so when you come out, I use different genres to give the message. And so I got comedy, I got like you said, the puppets. The puppets speak for the man, and I got female puppets that speak for the woman. And so therefore, when the audience comes in, they're entertained.
Deron been traveling all around the country. This play right here that he talking about, damn, what happened to my arm?
Give everybody a rundown on, the time, the place, the location, where to come, so we can actually come see this.
All right. Well, if you want to come out, you can come on out to the Soul Factory. It's going to be one show only this weekend at 6:30. 6:30 at the Soul Factory Theater.
7702 Marlboro Pike, Folksville, Maryland.
It's a pay what you can at the door, so therefore...
Explain that. I can come in here with a quarter, right?
If you want to come in here with a quarter, you can bring a quarter. It's a pay what you can.
Now, don't come up in this joint give me no quarter. You know what I'm saying? Just pay what you can, but come on out and bring your man and have a good time, baby.
But now, people will pay what they can, but by the time they finish with the show, they say, man, I should have gave more. But you want me to say something else to this camera?
Nah, I'm good. All right, so let's get back to the play. What inspired the play? Because you said you've been doing it for 20-some years. This is the 5th show. It took you 2 years to write this, right?
Right.
So what inspired this? Your own mishaps, your own depressions, your own relationships?
You know what? Every time I went out, I would see a group of women looking good, stand outside a restaurant or a club, and they was going in there by themselves. And I kept saying, you got all these pretty women, all these beautiful sisters, all these women, but they don't have somebody.
They pull up on you, want you buy them a drink and all this kind of stuff, and they ain't trying to give you their number. They ain't even trying to let you smell it.
And so if you sit down and listen to their conversations, they talking about, the problems that they having. And I wanted to understand what happened, what's going on with her. What's going on with her and what's going on with him that we can't come together, because they want a man and he wants a woman, but they can't seem to get it together.
Okay, I'm
going
to give it to you. You got a lot of beautiful women that I see nowadays, and they got bad attitude problems.
There you go.
You heard about gold digging, right?
Yep.
NFL players, NBA players, they're accessible now.
Right.
They can come, they can do anything. They can come around any type of females.
Right.
Social media makes everything a lot more easier.
Right.
So it's like the standards are high now.
Right.
If you don't have nothing, you probably won't get nothing.
See, what Pat was trying to say is these hoes out here is crazy. No, they crazy as hell, for real.
So what's the big picture? What are you trying to show the people who witness your play?
You started off in the beginning. You say a lot of brothers say, well, this sister got a bad attitude. And like I told my wife this morning, I said, but these women have a bad attitude based upon what they done been through too.
Okay.
So it's on both sides. And so a lot of this bad attitude is a product of a man not knowing how to be a man not knowing how to love a woman.
Let me go ahead and leave this thing alone. Because y'all gonna get me all out there and then your wife gonna see this video and then you gonna be in jail.
Is it slavery?
Is what? Relationship
Yeah.
and slavery? Relationship is not slavery.
It's a jail. Because they often say, you're in a relationship, but you can't do this, and this that was also at one point.
Who is
in your
they
life.
though?
No, at one point in your life, that was fun. Society is there. You know, I can't go to the club and look that direction. I can't post this picture with this female.
First of all, people say, how do you pronounce the word equilibrium? It's he, quil, libra, him. Equilibrium is about getting your relationship out of prison, getting your relationship out of slavery, getting out of jail, so that you can bring that love back together. Because you hunt well, but what you don't do is love each other better. Most men, we got the videos down, we got the movies down, we got going out down, we got getting high down, we got partying down, but what we don't have down is conversation. And so we got game, but we ain't got conversation. And conversation is about intimacy. And so most men say it's jail because what a woman gonna do is she gonna pinpoint you on the truth. And when she pinpoints you on that truth, you either gonna have to switch up or you're gonna have to roll out. And most men ain't willing to roll out. And then when you say it's jail because when a woman commits herself to you, she commits herself to you fully. And if you're gonna commit yourself to her, you gotta commit to her fully.
I ain't trying to fall in love either. Why would I fall in love with all these nice women out here? And I don't mean to call y'all hoes, but you know what I'm saying.
Give me the biggest message in the play thus far that you've received the most positive feedback. Everything is positive, but the most positive feedback. Give me the rundown on it.
Well, the best feedback I have is that when men come out, they don't feel like they got beat up. And they say, man, you was able to talk to me. You was able to talk to me on my level. You was able to touch me on my level. You were able to reach me where I was. And you ain't judge me. And when they walk out, they're able to now have the words. They say, I got words to now talk to my girl. Because they ain't just marriage. They say, I got words to talk to my girl. And I have women that walk out and girls say, I thought he was crazy. Well, we all crazy, but you got to understand our crazy.
Don't let me go down in here and pull out the real package. Now, I ain't gonna show nobody that.
So what does that bring us right now?
What that brings us to right now is equilibrium. Come on out and get your life together. Come on out and get your relationship right and get your love back. That's what that says.
I don't want to fall in love right now, though. I feel like I'm young. I feel like I gotta travel.
Let me tell you something. Do what you do.
That boy is young. He is filled with virile.
Don't fall in love right now. I say don't awaken love until it's time.
He's real virile. He's real virile, and he's spontaneous.
You ain't probably ready for love with these questions you asking me.
And he's full of hope and. No, I can't say that. I'm sorry. He's full of young stuff.
Cause if I can't be a better man, loving you, girl, then I'm through, girl. Cause if love can't bring us closer, then I'm screwed, girl. I'll be screwed. Ain't begging you to ride, but for tonight, you'll survive. Look, I ain't begging you to ride, but tonight, you'll survive. And we gon' make this shit right.
Make sure you don't get none of them times he slapped me in my face on this couch.